what makes Jesus to look like a lamb? The Bible said Jesus was wearing a nice garment. In fact, Jesus is the most handsome man I have ever seen. Just like my baby, my wife is the most beautiful woman I have ever seen. I tell you the truth, I've been to America, to Europe, almost many parts of the world. I've never seen any woman that looked like her. Now, when John saw Jesus, Jesus was not looking like a lamb. He was wearing a nice shoe. He was wearing a nice garment. You know what? When he died, they divided his garment because it's so precious. He was not looking dirty. So why calling him a lamb? I tell you now, flesh and blood did not make that statement in John. Let me tell you why he called him a lamb. He is really a lamb. How? God said to Abraham, take your son Isaac, go and sacrifice him for me. And Abraham took Isaac and got to the place of sacrifice. And Isaac said, Father, here is everything for sacrifice. Now what about the lamb? And the father said, don't worry, God will provide. There was ordinary sacrifice with lambs, but God needed to provide a special lamb. That day, God said to Abraham, take Isaac. God was speaking to Abraham in parable. It was not really Isaac, but God was telling Abraham, do you know that I'm going to give you a lamb today, and that lamb is my son? The lamb Abraham killed is Jesus. Jesus was a sacrifice for our sins. The sinners could not have offered that sacrifice. So spiritually, Abraham offered the lamb. But physically, the sinners involved themselves in murder. That is a spiritual game. When Abraham went to kill Isaac, God said, Abraham, don't lay your hand upon that boy. Look at your right, you will see a lamb. Where did this lamb come from? Do you know in the whole city, there was no announcement that said somebody's lamb was missing? Haven't you think about that? So if nobody's lamb missed, all the people that sell lamb in the farm, none of their lamb was missing. But yet, a lamb was provided. That means that was the first time Jesus came. But God was telling Abraham, you are going to kill somebody's son today. Abraham had only one son, and by name Isaac, after chasing out Ishmael. And that one son, God said, take. God was giving Abraham a parable. I had only one son too, and I'm going to give my son today. But Abraham did not understand. He thought it's his son, and God said, don't look at the lamb. Let me tell you, God is wise. If not Jesus and his blood, you and me would have not saved. Now, what did God do? God had to use wisdom. Because if Abraham killed Jesus, because he's a high priest, on the evening service, I will tell you the reason why the rich man saw somebody in hell, in heaven. The rich man was in hell and Lazarus was in heaven. How can somebody in hell see somebody in heaven? I will tell you. Because by evening, I'm going to bring some of the testimonies you need to hear. I will tell you the gain of that sacrifice Abraham made that day. I will tell you the gain of all the lambs they killed covering their sins. Because I saw everything in hell. I saw everything in heaven. I am a living witness. That's one thing I always think. The Bible said, blessed is he who did not see but believe. But now I saw all. I don't know what my position is. Yes, you did not see, you believe. But I saw it. But do you know what? Abraham killed that lamb. Because God is smart. he don't want to be accused of murder. If Abraham took the son and killed, the devil will accuse God and accuse Abraham forever. You say you are righteous, now you are even into murder. But you say thou shalt not kill. And it was a great trap to save you and me. No way. Because somebody must be killed. And that person is the Son of God. And how can God kill his son when he said, thou shalt not kill? So God have to be smart enough to make his son a lamb, so that the devil will not see any place to accuse God and to accuse the high priest Abraham.